said are so interesting because you mentioned that there's a link between the the body, the emotion, and the illness or diagnosis that's going on in the body. Can you talk about that in terms of what you see as a medical intuitive, that link between the emotions and the stress and the physicality in the body?
Oh, it's just a one-to-one.
Hmm. It's so
Um,
amazing. Yeah.
it really is. Our bodies, I'll give you the basic tenet. The basic tenet of medical intuition, the way I see it, the way I practice it, and the way I teach it, is that the body holds information pertaining not only to physical imbalance, because it does that, but also emotional, mental, spiritual, all kinds of imbalances. And this particular concept is very understood in healthcare already now with adverse childhood experiences, which has been extremely well studied, meaning early life traumatic events leading to later life health issues. It's also studied in epigenetics coming down the family line, where and also the field of psychoneuroimmunology, which studies our emotions and our immune system and our nervous system. So there's this connection that science has already acknowledged, that medical intuitives is seeing the connections. I mean, you said decades, I'll say centuries. We've been
Hmm.
seeing this for centuries, and it's really wonderful when science kind of acknowledges what we already see.
Yeah, yes, that would be great, but it tends not to. It's there's this diagnosis and it has nothing to do with your diet and it doesn't have anything to do with your I mean, stress levels are starting to finally find the link, but um there are certain cancers that they don't relate back to food at all.
Or anything else. Yeah,
Anything
and
else.
this is one of the, you asked me why I'm, why I'm on my soapbox about this,
I
so to
get it.
speak,
Yes.
is because that I've worked, and many medical intuitives have, we've worked with doctors under the radar for, there's decades there, a long time. And I noticed that early in my practice, doctors would call me and say, hey, can you look at this patient? I'm not sure what's going on here. And I would be able to see connections that Western medicine doesn't have a language for or a framework for. I was seeing what now is called SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. I was seeing that years and years ago before it was really understood, or Lyme disease and the effects of it. Now we have COVID and all of the effects of that. This is where medical intuition really belongs in healthcare, because we can discern, like I said, these connections that really Western medicine is too, I think
A
you'd
little
call it
far
tunnel
behind
vision.
on.